What's up, y'all? I am back for another video. This is a I guess you could call it a late update. Kind of got into a crash. Long story short, it wasn't my fault. When I got released to go back to the gym, they said, I mean, it's been 4 weeks at that point. I lost a lot of my strength. I was almost hitting 300 on bench for my max. I had just hit 295 not too long before. And I'm starting from square one again, so let's get to it. So today I've already had some keto friendly bread with some cheese. I had a cheese toast like that, and now I'm gonna be having my first smoothie of the day, which is a cup and a half of orange juice. We got a cup of frozen berries, and we're gonna do four raw eggs. Excuse me. All right, so I do have it blended. Now we're gonna put it in this big ass Jurassic World cup that I got from the Cinemark movie theater. Look at that thing. I think it's tall. That's just about as long as my forearm if you think about it. It's got a little bit left. Get as much as I can out of it. Then I'm going to take the lid off, get more out. All right, now let's just get that last bit extra that I can get out, as much of it as I can. Look at that. Got about like that. All right, y'all, I'm now drinking the Premier Protein Shake. Get the chocolate ones. All right, so last thing I filmed, I did not cover this because my dad got here for us to watch the Royal Rumble, but I had a whole thing of this, and I'm doing the same thing tomorrow with this. And I also had, what did I have again? I don't know. Actually, I think the only thing I did not film after that was just this. I had 2 servings of Great Value bacon. So, you know, the 5 grams of protein and the 7 grams of fats per serving. And I had 2 of those, so I'm looking at 10 grams of proteins. And did I say 10 or 2? I don't know. Anyways, 10 grams of protein and 14 grams of fat out of that. And then lastly of the day, I'm going to have, I'll show you when I get done with it, but I am working on my 2 servings of lightly breaded, real good chicken tenders, which is 8 ounces total. So I'm going to have 8 ounces of chicken. And I'm also going to have another smoothie, this time with 2 raw eggs instead of 4. And I forgot I did change one thing from yesterday. So it wasn't supposed to be 4 raw eggs. It was supposed to be 3 raw eggs. That's why I'm having 2 raw eggs in this one and 4 in the other, because I forgot about it after I'd already done it. So we'll have to fix that tomorrow. It is my father-in-law's birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to stick to it. I have wrestled in the morning at 10 a.m. till about, I think about 12 p.m. I think it's what it's going to last around. And then after that, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to get whatever I can take that I don't have to prep. I think I can make me a grilled cheese real quick tomorrow, but we'll see. Grilled cheese with the keto bread, of course. So let's get to it. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what set me back and how I'm going to fix this. So the thing is, before I had my setback, like I talked about earlier in the video, I had, good job. Anyways, I had a car crash, which I was not found at fault, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. That's all I'm going to say. I don't even know if I can say that. But anyways, so a little bit more. Okay. So anyways, after I had gotten back from the car crash, I tried going to the gym. Well, I didn't try going immediately. I kind of filled out a routine. As you can tell, you know, I put on more fat in the long run for now. But, you know, we're going to undo that. And we're going to go back to what we were doing before, right? So, before that, I had to move from my house to this apartment. We all got to do it. It's the civilization we live in. We all gotta go through it. Hands are, there we go. I thought it wouldn't work because they're still a little greasy from the bacon, but let's see. So yeah, so when I had got to that point, let's see. When I had got to that point where I had to move and everything, you know, at that point in time, I said that a lot, didn't I? I had to go ahead and do the, I had went ahead and done a diet, and it was working. It was actually really working. My bench max was going up. It averaged 5 pounds per week. I went from 275 bench to 295 bench in a span of 2 months. So that was actually working very well. I just got to do what I was doing before, except I made it more simple with my diet, so I'm still able to eat what I want in a sense of I'm not eating bad stuff, and I'm portioning myself, and I'm doing a lot of cardio. So that's kind of, you know, where we're at right now. And I will start with a gym video on Monday. I'm gonna start with Monday morning doing my cardio for in the wrestling ring and for getting ready for the police academy. If they accept me this time. Different police department this time, so it should work. We'll see what happens with it. But yeah, so that's where we're going with it right now. And don't know where my birth certificate is. So gotta order it from the city of Mobile. Eventually, in the long run, I am trying to end up back there with my wife. But right now, we're working to get to that point. And that's okay, because we all got to struggle a little bit, right? All got to struggle. That's okay. Because at the end of the day, God's taking care of us, and that's all we got to worry about. Let God take care of you, and He'll do everything that you can't do. He'll make your plans work as long as it fits His narrative within that time frame. So it should have only been 2. You know what? I'm gonna leave it there. I did a 3rd one because I was distracted and I didn't think about it. So after I cracked it, so I'm gonna go a little over my protein intake with that, but that's okay. So I do need to get the frozen berries. I'm gonna do a cup of that. That's about right. Just a tad over, but it's complex carbs, so that's okay. There we go. Looks like I got a crime scene with a little bit of berry juice. Oh, I don't like that frozen like that. That's why it's going in the blender. All right, yeah, so like I said, now we're just looking at getting this to 8 ounces. And this is, yes, this is just, what's it called? The Real Good brand chicken tender. Close enough. So, well, we'll see if I can grab this. Okay. Because, hey, if I can get that to just straight up 8. Yeah, what is going on with this? Okay. Let's see if I can tear a small piece off. Okay, that's a little bit too big of a piece. Hold on a second. See if I can sit this down. Okay. Bam! Right at 8 ounces. Alright, so we are looking at about 231 or 232 grams of protein, about 261 grams of carbs, and about 99 grams of fat. And I did, usually it's about 256 grams of carbs, but I did just a little bit more And that's what happens. They just do a little bit more to catch up, you know. It wasn't even a lot. Like, look at this. It's not even a lot. 5 servings. That's 5 tablespoons. Anyways, if it wasn't working before, I wouldn't be doing it now. I would know to change it. But it was working for me before. This was actually working. I saw the change, what was going on, and what usually, you know, you would say no to ketchup, even if it's just a little bit, but it works for me. I didn't have any issues with it. So there's no reason for me to change it unless I see, hey, this is preventing me from getting my goals. Speaking of goals. Anyways, so I'm going to eat this, and that's going to be my last meal of the day.